Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a really nice breakfast using sweet potatoes. So these are some really light and fluffy sweet potato pancakes that we're going to put a mixed crunchy topping on. So first step is to peel, cut, and boil our sweet potatoes. So simply put them in a pot and cover them with water, and they should boil for about 10 minutes until they're soft. In the meantime, we're going to get together our pancake batter. So this is going to be a buttermilk pancake. It'll give it some nice sour. So first we're going to add our flour, our baking powder, baking soda. Then I have some brown sugar, some ground ginger powder, and some nutmeg for seasoning. I'm going to add that to my dry mix. Give everything a nice whisk so it's well combined. Next, we're going to make our wet mixture, which will be 2 eggs. Make sure to break the yolks and then whisk them very well so you don't have any strands of eggs streaked through your pancakes. To our eggs, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then we're going to add 1 3/4 cup buttermilk to the pancakes. If you don't have buttermilk, you can probably substitute it with milk, but I highly encourage buttermilk for that nice deep flavor. Whisk everything together for the wet. Then basically we're going to dump the wet into the dry and whisk it until it's just barely combined. You do not want to overmix your batter. Whisking it too much, you'll lose that nice fluffy texture you want in a pancake, and they'll end up very dense and chewy. So just make sure to whisk it until you no longer see dry flour, but a few lumps are totally okay. Set that aside and we'll start making our crunchy topping. You can use anything you like, but I just happen to have these ingredients on hand. So I'm going to be using pumpkin seeds, slivered almonds, some sunflower seeds, some chia seeds. I'm doing equal parts, all of these. Then I'm going to give them a little toss. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of sugar, a pinch of salt, and a splash of vanilla extract. Just give everything a little toss to combine. And in the meantime, our potatoes are done boiling. They're nice and soft. So just pour off the water and then either blend them in a blender or a food processor. If it's not becoming a nice smooth paste, just add a little splash of water until it's a really smooth consistency. Then we'll set that aside and we'll end up folding it into our batter. Next, I'm going to show you how to toast the crispy bits in a pan. Alternatively, you can also do this in an oven. If you do it in an oven, put it on a greased sheet tray at 350 for about 10 minutes. In a pan, put a little bit of butter or oil in the bottom of the pan, and on low to medium heat, just keep stirring the mixture around, and the sugar will start to turn into caramel, and the nuts will start to toast. I'm also going to add a handful of coconut flakes halfway through the process, and we'll get those a little bit toasted and all incorporated. Basically, we just want to toast the nuts and get the sugars to caramelize so that they coat everything. Then we'll set that to the side and let it cool. It'll also harden as it cools. You're almost making like a homemade granola. but it's really nice topping for a soft pancake. Next, we're going to whisk in all of our sweet potato. Once again, just whisk just enough so that it's fully incorporated. You'll see the color has changed to a nice orange batter. And then we're going to cook our pancakes. So in a medium hot pan, put butter or oil. Put a couple spoonfuls of your batter. Then the trick to pancakes is to wait to flip them until you see bubbles start to rise to the top. Then just gently unstick them and flip them over when they're golden brown. Cook them on the other side for about a minute, and then your pancakes are ready. Now that they're all cooked, you can see on both sides they're nice and golden. We're going to go ahead and plate them up. So I like to eat mine pancakes with some maple syrup. So a nice drizzle of syrup on top. And then we'll just put a nice spoonful of our crunchy mixture on top. And there you have it. A really nice, healthy, sweet potato pancake breakfast.